It's Dr. Melissa McCreary from TooMuchOnHerPlate.com, and we're talking about strategies to stop overeating. Today I want to talk with you about one place that you really want to focus on growing instead of shrinking, and that's positivity. If you're somebody who struggled with overeating for a while, or it feels like you've kind of been on a roller coaster with this stuff, it's really easy to get into patterns of negative thinking. It's really easy to feel discouraged. I mean, let's face it, these changes don't happen instantly. And the kind of results or the payoff that you want to see from them, they aren't things that happen in an hour or in a day or, sometimes even in a week or a month. It can be hard to see that what you're doing is working. A lot of advice around changing your eating happens to be what I call deprivation-based. Don't do this, cut out this, take control of this, stop doing this. And it's really easy and seductive to get pulled into a perfectionistic mindset where you've either done really well or you've blown it. And it's also really easy to get tied into these external ways of measuring your success, like stepping on the scale. And we all know that as well as you may be doing or as perfect a day as you may have had, it's not always reflected on the scale. Here's the deal. As you tackle overeating, if what you really want is to create lasting change, then you need to be on a path that keeps you motivated, that keeps you inspired. And one key way to do that is to make sure that you are seeing the positive changes that are happening. And I'll tell you what, as you put together new strategies and new habits and you take the power away from food, there are all sorts of changes that are going to be happening. Here's another thing. Your brain actually is hardwired to notice the negative stuff far more easily than it notices the positive stuff. So here's what I want you to do, because positive stuff is what keeps us motivated and inspired and energized and excited about what we're doing, even if we've had a really difficult day. I want to challenge you to create a new practice of making a list every single night of 3 things that went well today. 3 things that went well in your work on creating freedom from overeating. Now, if this is hard for you, it means that it's a muscle in your brain that you haven't used very much. If this is hard for you, it also means you are probably thinking too big, because guess what? There are 3 things that went well today. Maybe you took a deep breath before you ordered. Maybe you stopped and asked yourself if you were hungry, even if you didn't listen to it. Maybe you tried a new strategy. Maybe you asked yourself what you were feeling and what was going on before you ended up at the vending machine. I want you to start noticing and actually tracking the positive changes that are happening for you on your path to freedom and peace with food. This is so important. So make a commitment to do this today. Get a notebook or create a file on your computer where you can actually write these things down. And every day, either at the beginning of the day or the end of the day, I want you to ask yourself what went well. And I want you to practice actually writing something down. This is going to grow that ability in your brain to notice the good. This is going to create a track of breadcrumbs so that you can see that you are getting somewhere. And this is going to go a long way toward helping you stay motivated and inspired and confident about the path that you're on. If you want more tips and strategies for creating freedom from overeating, then be sure to subscribe to this channel, and be sure to go to TooMuchOnHerPlate.com and take the free Hidden Hungers quiz so you can find out what's driving your overeating and get your next set of action steps.